Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing well this week. This reading is going to be for Saturday's new moon in
Yeah, the new
Virgo.
moon
It's
is
also a
not
partial
on
solar
Saturday. It's on
eclipse.
Sunday.
We likely
Oops.
can't see it here in the United States or North America, but we're still definitely going to feel the effects. And let's see what's in store for us for this new moon. Now, this weekend is an extra magical
Once again,
weekend
this is
because it's
my
also
oops. The
the
Mabon autumn
autumnal
equinox is
equinox
not
on
on Sunday.
Sunday.
It's on
So
Monday.
I'm going to do a separate reading for that and post it later in the week. But let's see what's in store for us with this extra energy that's going to be coming up. While I was meditating this morning, I heard from our spirit friends and guides that this new moon was going to be about new beginnings and fresh starts. It's never too late to start again. Each day is a new chance. The answers you seek come from the deep place of knowing that is already within you. So that was the message that I heard for us this morning. Now, let's take a look at what our spirit guides want to tell us this week. And we're going to start off with a spirit bird as a spirit animal and see what message we all get. I'm going to share these card decks that I'm using in the description box too. So if anyone is interested in them, they can take a look at them. Okay. So our first one, can you see that? It's the quail. The quail. Fertility, caution, and tenacity. Let's see what the message is with this one. Okay, the quail's large clutches of eggs are associated with fertility. The quail may be telling you that the time is ripe for a new project or endeavor. That makes sense during this new moon period, especially new moon in Virgo. If you have Virgo in your chart, I do. It's my sun's sign. As you know, we are the planners of the zodiac. So the quail is also associated at escaping and hiding from danger. This bird can deliver a message to keep your head down until a threat has passed. That really connects with my reading that I posted the other day. If you haven't listened to that one yet, it's the weekly forecast for this week. Check it out. But that was my message also. We do not need to jump on every battle or situation that comes our way this week. Again, also the quail tells us that it could be safe to reveal ourselves and time to come out after that threat has passed. So that's a good message. The quail will often shoot out of hiding while being chased, engaging in a short, frenzied burst of flight to escape danger. Therefore, a quail may be advising you to invest an extra surge of energy to complete a project or wrap up a part of your life that is slowing down the rest of your positive evolution. I feel we all have this, or those of us who are listening to this have this. Do you have that thing that you have been wanting to do that you have just keep perpetually putting to the side for whatever reason? And your reasons may be valid. For me, it was posting these videos and making this channel. I've been thinking about it. I had heard message from my guides that I should be doing this, but I postponed it. Some things for real life, did pain, medical issues, all kinds of stuff. And you may be feeling that too. And so sometimes it's hard to find that extra reserve to move forward. Our guides are telling us now to plan and to move forward if we can. Again, we have to use our own discernment to figure out when is a safe time for us to come up, right? And this is our time. This is our time to come up for sure. But again, what was our message earlier? I think resonates for all of us. We'll know, and not from any external person telling you, but from ourselves. If we go into a place of deep prayer or meditation, we could find that answer ourselves. It will come. It will come through silence. If we are silent with ourselves and listen, the answers will come. Now let's see what our tarot is telling us. Let's see. Let's see what we need to know. We're asking our guides what we need to know for this new moon in Virgo, and for this solar eclipse. A lot of energy this month, right? Because we had the lunar eclipse earlier in the month, and there's a lot of stuff going on. It's back to school. Okay. All right. Here's what we have. Our first one is the Ace of Swords. Okay. And then we have the Knight of Cups. If you could see that. And the Empress. Wow. So Ace of Swords, right? You are going to have flashes of inspiration during this new moon period. So this weekend, after what may have be a long week, right? People may be trying our patience. We're going to definitely get flashes of intuitive insight, like new projects, things that we could be doing, great ideas. They're going to be coming into your brain. Again, if you don't have to act on them right now, but do note them. If you get a great idea, maybe jot it down on your phone, write it down so you don't forget. That's the first planting of a seed, is just doing that. It doesn't have to be full planning right now. This could just be the things that you're noting. Again, pay attention, because these intuitive insights, you might think it's nothing, like, you're driving around and you have a great idea for something, but that a lot of times is our angel guides and our ascended masters giving us signs, answering our questions, sometimes in a different way. We tend to get distracted or think it's nothing or not realize it. But a lot of times those are our partners in the universe who are helping us and trying to guide us. So if you get those insights, which I think you will get this weekend, just note them. For now, just note them. Just write them down somewhere. You could have like an idea book or something like that, but write down those intuitive insights, because they will come your way. Now, next we have the Knight of Cups. Some of you out there are seeking emotional fulfillment. Some of you may be seeking new relationships. I think that this message came up earlier too in the last reading, and you're looking for someone to come in and offer you comfort and warmth. Comfort and warmth. And I think that this is a good time for you to manifest what you truly wish. What does this mean? Meaning what, right? Now is a time for you to really put down in your mind or in paper, is what I'm hearing, what it is that you really are looking for, that you need to complement you. Okay. So, and I don't mean like aesthetics or anything like that. I don't mean like looks or anything like this. I mean, like, what energy does somebody need to have to complement you, to help you grow as a person? Of course, this is different for all of us, right? But what is it that we're looking for to come in? And I think that for some people, new relationships are starting. Some of them are soulmate relationships. Some of them are, for sure. Some of them are not. But that's okay, because some of them are just here to help us grow or to give us more insight into ourselves. And I think that we may be seeing that coming up this weekend. So new things are definitely coming in. Now, what's great? The Empress. Things are coming. We are growing. We're literally growing something. We're at a start, and we're going to be growing. And I think that this is going to happen quicker than we hoped for. That's where that message of miracles that I got in my meditation, I think that what we have been working for, we've been having ideas, we've been really been trying and thinking, that's going to grow into fruition for us, and it's going to happen faster than we hoped for. That's the power of miracles and belief. And we're going to see that. We're going to see that happen. Now, I want to ask what we can know to help us with this new moon energy. And then I also hear that I should ask what we can let go of. Are we holding on to something that we can let go of? I think all of us are holding on to something, right? What are we holding on to that we can let go of? Let's see. The Star. It's the Star. Let me see. What I so what I'm hearing is be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourselves. All of us need to be kind to ourselves, uh, because we are made of magic. That's what this card means. We are made of magic. We are made up of the divine, of the cosmos, of the stars, the universe, whatever you want to call it. But we all have that. If you have felt like you are not special or you're not sure, your guides are telling you, nope, you got it all wrong, because we are all made up of this cosmic, spiritual, special energy. Let go of feeling uncertain about that. Let go of feeling like you're not sure, or like something is in the future that's out of reach for you, or like you don't have the special skills or something like that that you need, because you do. That's what the guides are telling us, that you are that you're just magic, and that you've got it. You've got what you need to move forward. You may have been disappointed in the past. I feel like some people who are listening have suffered major disappointments, and major setbacks. That doesn't mean that that's always going to be the way forward, though. That's, again, hard sometimes to accept when we feel that it's been one setback after another. But this is a time period where, if we have belief, if we believe that there's miracles, that there's things that can come our way, that will come our way, that we know that they're meant for us. Again, we're going to jot them down. That's the seed planting. We're going to see it grow. We do have to take some action. I said that before, I say it again. We have to take some action. So this Ace of Swords energy, right? A lot of times we're thinking all the time, right? All of us have a constant monologue, even for those of us who are more introverted, that never stops. And so a lot of us have great thoughts all the time. We don't do anything with them. No judgment. All of us do it, including myself. Uh, in order for us, though, to reach out the hand for that, for the miracles that are coming our way, for the doors opening, windows opening, all these things, we do have to take some sort of action. So we can't just it's not enough to just have the thought. We do have to take some sort of action. So these can be small things, and they can be gradual or happen with time. Okay, I want to pull another card to let us know specifically what we could be doing about this particular time period, the full moon coming up, the new moon coming up. Did I say full moon? New moon. New moon. It's the Ten of Swords. Can you see that? Let things go. Let things go. That's what I hear. Let things go. If you have been harboring something, anger, resentment, fear, all of these illusions that we all have, holding on to it is poison for yourself. It's poison in your body. Let it go. It serves you no purpose. It's not going to help you move forward. I say this gently because this is easier said than done for all of us. We tend to replay things and in our brains and scenarios and things like that. But it will absolutely not help us. And that's what they're telling us. And what I'm hearing is them telling us there's just no place for hatred in our heart at all. So if we have had certain feelings, or again, I feel this is deep anger and deep resentment for those listening, at certain people, disappointment. Disappointment is the word I'm going to use. Deep disappointment in someone. This could be a person, or it could be a situation. Like if you're working in a place where you thought it was going to be a certain way, and you're really like down about it, or if you're working someplace toxic, this is telling you to release and let it go. Again, situations come to us for growth, for our karma. It doesn't always feel that way, or sometimes it feels really difficult. But a lot of times, even at work, if you notice that you may be working for the same type of boss, like I've experienced this, many people have, where you're like, oh gosh, it feels like I'm in the same workplace over and over and over again. A lot of times that's karmic. There's a lesson that maybe we haven't picked up yet. We think we may have, but we probably haven't. And that lesson is a lot of times shown to us through people So through people, through relationships with other people. So we may be hit with relationships with people that feel so difficult, they're so challenging, but they're there for a reason to show us something, right? Now I want to pull our angel number. Let's see what our angel number and our oracle message is, and we'll close out this way. And then I'm going to tell you about a book I'm reading. I'm attempting to read fiction, which I don't do very often. Okay. Let's see what our angel number is for this new moon. It's 413. Can you see that? Synergy. 413 synergy. Let's see what that means for us. Let's find it. Okay. Recognize that everything is a cycle. Light and shadow, day and night, good and bad. It's all a balance. No one is just one thing, nor are we lone islands. Establish a network of mutual support in your communities. Creation begins with an idea, but it becomes infinitely more beautiful with collaboration. This is a sign of strengthening bonds, of newly forged connections, and standing by your friends. So, do you have sacred community? Do you have community? Sometimes we don't realize we have community. We could have this through our through our workplace, through our friends, our family, our if we are people who go to church. All these kinds of things help us to, or for in groups, all these things help us build community. Sometimes we do not realize the value of our community. You know when we realize it? A lot of times during times of crisis, of course, or when we are moving. If you've ever moved to a different place or location, or you've thought of it, you realize that one of the things that you will miss is community if you have it. Now, if you don't have community built and you're feeling, I don't have that, I don't have that support, or I am alone, you could build it. I know this might seem impossible, right? And we struggle with belonging, right? All studies tell us that. No, you could build community. One of the things that has a lot of times kept me moving is that I have built a community of caring people, of uplifting people, other people who create warmth, love, kindness, and who challenge me too in my work in the area that I'm at. And you may have that too. That is very important. Sometimes we don't realize what we have created or built. I think this is a time for synergy. What is this? Again, what specifically are they telling us? If there is a relationship that you can develop, this is a good time to do that. Maybe you know somebody casually, but you like them. You like their energy. They could be a cool friend. See if you can invite them out, make some time for a tea or a coffee or something, or like an extra Zoom with somebody, because this is definitely a time where these relationships in community will help us with those seeds that we're planting and our growth. Why? Because we don't do anything alone. We don't do anything alone. I'm going to repeat that again. We don't do our work alone. We may feel that we are doing our work alone, but our work is meant to be shared with others and shared with community, and shared within. It helps elevate all of us. It helps us personally, but it helps other people grow. So that is our message for this week. Now, I wouldn't be your friendly neighborhood psychic librarian without talking about a book. Now, I'm still reading those two nonfiction books, so I'll tell you my book strategy. I read, again, an awful lot of nonfiction for my work and just because I enjoy it. So I tend to have like one or two print books. One's like my at-home book. One's my work office book. And I also listen to an audiobook at the same time also. I know, right? While I'm commuting. So I'm listening to an audiobook now. I'm almost done with it's called Framed. It's a nonfiction book. It's by John Grisham, I want to say, and another co-author who's good, but name I can't remember. If you like true crime, it's like little stories of people who've been wrongly incarcerated. So it's like little chapters of a true crime Dateline story. So I kind of love it if you are also into true crime like I am. So For funsies, though, I like to read a fiction book. It takes me a long time to do this, but I'm got this. I just started it. It's called The Black Highway by Simon. I can't pronounce that. Might be Tone. I don't know. It's a British author. Um, so far, it seems good. It's not like a super fast paced thriller like I would normally love, but that's okay. If you're reading something, give me recommendations. Please comment, especially on a fiction book. I'm looking for a good fiction book that's like crime. I'm one of those strange people where crime and true crime soothes me. So I could be watching Dateline and Forensic Files late at night and be soothed into slumber. Right. I hope your week goes really, really well. Make sure you're writing down your ideas for this weekend. And again, we have an extra special weekend with the autumnal equinox, Mabon, for those celebrating on Sunday, and I'll post separately. If not, until then, bye.